This is Lara Henares making your day with the first part of Ambeth Ocampo's article entitled Mabini by Mabini. And we quote, "Unlike Rizal, who left 25 volumes of writing to keep an academic industry alive, Apolinario Mabini left only 2 volumes that are not readily available to general readers in English or Filipino. There are also other writings scattered in the former Philippine insurgent records in the government papers, as well as correspondence that he worked on when he was Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of the First Philippine Republic. Mabini was nominated to be Chief Justice, but was blocked by individuals and interests that could not bend his ethics. These dark forces hinted that his paralysis was due to syphilis. And somebody in television repeated that, in GMA, I think. To continue. An autopsy in 1980 concluded that it was caused by polio, not syphilis. They were not comfortable with his having this ear of the president and referred to him as Camera Negra, literally black chamber of the latter, and they successfully got him out of their way. He was in power for less than a year and on his retirement started to reflect on the revolution and why it failed. In Mabini's writings, we find 3 autobiographical texts, first composed of only 8 lines in Spanish. I was born in 1864 in Tanawan, Batangas. I went to school in Manila in 1881. I spent 1882 and 83 in Bawan. I returned to Manila to take a course in philosophy in 1885. I spent 1886 and 1887 in Lipa. During this time, I obtained the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and High School teacher. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with an article by Ambeth Ocampo entitled Mabini by Mabini. I continue to quote Mabini. I studied law in 1888 and was graduated in 1894. I was paralyzed in January 1886. I was imprisoned by the Spaniards in October of that year and released in June the following year. I was with Aguinaldo from June 1898 until May 1899. In December 1899, I was captured by the Americans and deported to Guam in January 1902. Now, that is the first text. The next 2 texts were written in English, in exile in Guam. That was on February 17, 1900, and it reads, I was born in Tanawan Town, province of Batangas, on July 23, 1864. My parents were peasant men, and my grandfather took care of my elementary instruction at my school age. When it was over, I said to my parents that I needed more ample instruction, and they, in spite of their poverty, carried me out to an old clergyman manager of a college in my town, with whom I learned the first 3 years of high school instruction. In July 1881, I came to Manila and followed the 4th course of that high school instruction at St. John de Letran College. The following year, I returned to my hometown because my poor parents were not able to defray my instruction, and I spent 2 years with my old professor, then in the town of Bawan in the same province, as an auxiliary teacher, receiving a small salary. At this time, my mother died. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Lara Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.